At T-Mobile, our critical mission is providing unparalleled 5G coverage for when connectivity is mission critical. Introducing T-Priority, America's best 5G network experience for first responders, even in times of congestion. More capacity, faster speeds, better coverage. T-Priority from T-Mobile, built for tomorrow's emergencies, ready today. Discover more at t-priority.com.
For qualifying organizations on eligible rate plans, coverage not available in some areas and may be impacted by emergencies.
Hi, and welcome to the 10-Minute Food Truck Training Podcast. My name is Bill Moore. I am a food truck business coach, author of Food Truck 101, Beginner to Winner, and the forthcoming book, Food Truck 201. This podcast is all about helping you start and grow your food truck business. Let's talk about employee pay. This question comes up fairly frequently, and I just want to give you kind of an overall view of what you should be paying. So before we even get into numbers, let's talk about responsibilities. Every single person on your food truck must know how to do every single thing on your food truck. In a small, confined environment like a food truck, teamwork is not only the path to the kind of sales that are going to make you say, wow, but it's also a way to take care of your guests and be as efficient as possible without people tripping and stumbling over each other. Teamwork allows the business to accomplish perfection in the most important aspects of our business. Now, those particular aspects are quality. That not only pertains to the food being cooked and that food being cooked to perfection, but it also is discussing how the food is held properly to maintain its temperature. When handled with care and creating the product for presentation, quality is what everyone must be focused on. So it's not just you buying high quality ingredients. It's the preparation. It's everything about the food. Service is not only fast and friendly, but it's considerate service. It's helpful service. It's respectful service. It's being fast relative to what you're serving. Each employee must contribute to those aspects to earn what they are worth. It's cleanliness. Cleanliness of the station, as well as pride in the cleanliness of the truck or the trailer and the surrounding grounds, taking pride in the appearance of the uniform. All of those things combine to create the cleanliness aspect of our business. And then the fourth aspect that I always talk about is community, helping expand the community of the food truck, social media, and review opportunities. And what I mean by that is your cashier is saying, hey, don't forget to follow us on social media. Hey, don't forget to leave us a review if you love the food today. That's what your employees do to help expand your participation in your particular community, your social media community. So those things, again, quality, service, cleanliness, and community. 4 things your staff must be focused on before you even think about pay or pay raises. And those are not just platitudes. They are standards. You have to teach them, you have to inspect them, and then you have to redirect your employees when they don't live up to those standards. Now, that's just the basics. Now let's get into some details about the job before we even talk about giving them a monetary value assigned to the work that they do. Each team member must know exactly what to do once their personal station has no guests to serve. And I've talked about this before. These are called secondary duties. And those secondary duties are help, stock, clean, market. So if your cashier is up at the window and they've taken that very last order and there's no more guests in line for them to say, hi, welcome to the food truck, their first reaction should be to go help somebody that's near to them to help that particular person get caught up. And then the 2 of them work on the next person. And then the 3 of them work on the next station. So the idea is that we're helping to get all the orders that have been taken off the truck. And of course, if a guest steps up, then they stop helping and they go to take the new order. So that's help. As soon as all of the stations are caught up and there's no food to cook and deliver and there's no new guests to take, you're going to stock. That's getting ready for the next little mini rush. Once all the stocking is done, then you're going to clean. Each employee should have a list of what they should be doing as far as cleaning duties for their particular station. It shouldn't be for them to look around and go, oh, I think I see a cobweb, I'll go clean it. They should know exactly what they're going to be doing and what's important to the business. And then if all of those things are done, they've helped, they've stocked, they've cleaned, and there's still no new guests, it's time to turn on the marketing and let them go market. Spinning a sign out in front of the trailer, down the road, on the corner, spinning a sign. You might allow your employees to get on their social media and talk about, hey, we're still open till 3 to their particular friend set. But the idea is that everyone is marketing to get new people back into the food truck. They have to know those duties. So when your team members embrace these procedures, and those procedures are help, stock, clean, and market, and then they embrace the standards, which are quality, service, cleanliness, and community, they demonstrate worth to your business. They demonstrate value, and that worth must be rewarded via some type of compensation package. The biggest part of your compensation package obviously is going to be how much you pay them per hour. And I recommend that your wages match whatever the local wages are of a line cook in a fast casual restaurant. And that's like Chili's or Applebee's or Ruby Tuesdays. One where people come in and sit down and a server comes and waits on them. So you're looking for the wages for a line cook in that kind of restaurant. This is typically a bigger wage than the fast food restaurants pay, and it's certainly bigger than the current benchmark of $15 an hour. Your staff will be more than just cooks. They'll be more than just cashiers, and they deserve a pay worthy of that level of work. I want you to remember, if you ever think for 1 second that any member of your staff is an idiot or that they're lazy, I want you to stick a mirror in front of your face and realize where the problem is. That would be the person that hired them, and that would be the person that trained them. It's up to you as the owner of the business, as the manager on duty in that particular food truck, to ensure that they earn their wages. That's your job. Or other elements of an employee compensation package would include like employee meals. And you could do that up to 100% discount when they're working. They could get that meal when they come to work, when they're on break, or after work. You could give them 50% discounts when they come up to you on your days off. That helps people that may need that help. It is possible, and I have had employees in the past that the only good meal they got was days when they came to work. So I didn't mind giving them 100% discount because I knew that was the only good thing they were eating that day. You can give family discounts, 10 to 20% discount for the employee's family. You're going to provide, like I've talked about earlier this week, uniforms, hats and shirts and pants and aprons and shoes. All of those things help reduce the cost that the employee has to incur to work for you. And then you can add anything else that you feel is a motivator and is cost effective for your business. That's an employee compensation package. Now, beyond just the general compensation of, hey, you come into work for me and I'm paying you $17.50 an hour, there needs to be a clear path to getting raises. So what your clear path could be, let's say you're starting a cashier out at $15 an hour. You move into $16 when they learn how to do the grill. Then you move into $17 when they learn how to do the expediter. And I don't mean learn as in, they can put meat on the grill. I mean learn as in they can do it proficiently. Not perfectly, but they can do the job adequately if needed. So once they get to that skill level, or they get a raise, add on that secondary job or that third job, and they get proficient, they get another raise. There needs to be that clear path, that little light at the end of the tunnel, that they know they can constantly be making more money. Along with raises, your staff needs to have some type of bonus program. Bonuses are paid when the employee achieves some goal that you set that also helps to put either more revenue into the business or creates more profitability for your business. For example, a cashier has a suggested selling goal. You decide that we need to sell a particular dessert that has a great food cost on it, which means more profit to you. And you say, we're going to sell 50 a week. If you sell 50 a week, I'm going to give you $20 bonus, $30 bonus, whatever. You do the math on it to figure out what's cost effective where you're still making money. But remember, they're helping bring in sales. So you're given that suggested sell goal. You could have a review goal. Tell the cashier that for every review that mentions them by name, they get $1 or $2, whatever you want to give them. Gives them a way to make more money. Because reviews help to establish your business on the web as being something that, hey, there's a lot of conversation about it, so it ends up higher on the search engine results. There's more people talking about it on Facebook, so you end up being shown more frequently. Reviews have a purpose, and it's not just you being able to pat yourself on the back about doing an awesome job. You can set a goal for a cashier of cash over and short. All different kind of things you could do that pertain to their job to give them the opportunity for a bonus. If you're thinking about a cook, you could have a waste goal. A refire goal, and that means that they messed up an order and has to be recooked. You could set up a speed of service goal. You could do whatever a goal is that would help them to work towards something to help you either give, again, faster service, bring in more sales, or cut your expenses. It's just a matter of sitting down and thinking about what those particular tasks are. The bottom line is your hourly wage is only one component of your staff compensation package. So don't think in terms of I'm paying them $15 an hour, I'm paying them $17 an hour. You got to think about all the things I mentioned. That's the compensation package. That's how you get people wanting to stay working with you beyond a few weeks or a few months because you're giving them a reason to. Thank you guys so much for listening to the 10-Minute Food Truck Training Podcast. If you find all the information helpful to your business, please become a monthly supporter of the podcast. Just hit the support button or follow the link in the description. Every little bit does help keep us going. If you like being around like-minded positive people, join our Facebook group. It's called Food Truck Training. We have a whole bunch of awesome members at all different levels, from brand new beginners to decades-old veterans. They've all got your back when it comes to helping you with your food truck. And again, thank you for listening. Come back tomorrow because you know I got plenty more to say when it comes to helping you and your food truck business grow.